Hello and welcome to a war review. It's going to be a double war review today because it has been a few days where we've had solid back-to-back wars. There's been no break for resetting time, start time or anything like that because we've been fighting wars really quickly lately. So because of the back-to-back wars all the time, once one war finishes we start a new one, and then as soon as we find a war we're straight into prep day, sorting our bases, prepping who we're going to attack and stuff like this. So that's why there's sometimes a week or a few days between war reviews, because it's just so hard to prep and do the war reviews as well, because it does take a little bit of time of preparation, sorting these videos out, doing the recording, then uploading them to Movie Maker to sort them all out and edit them, and then upload them to YouTube as well. So it does take a few hours to do these videos. So with the back-to-back wars it is a little bit hard, but we have a review here. It's going to be a double review. So I'm going to talk shortly about the last two wars that we had. As you can see by our description and clan page, would you say? I don't know what this one called, the My Clan page. We have 163 wins now, and we're doing very well. We look at the war log. We are a level 8 clan, and we have been for a while now, for a few wars. If you look at the war log here, you can see we've won the last 16 wars, is it? Something like that. We're doing pretty well. We're doing good. Got that little bit of a blip there in the middle. But generally, our war log is excellent. Been getting much closer matchups since we've been restarting the war search every 9 minutes. So that's helping. So, as you can see, the last war I reviewed was Espartanos War, I think. We beat them. That was quite an easy war. Then we had two really tough ones. We had a Saudi Arabian clan. No, not a Saudi Arabian clan. I think it was a Thai clan we had. We won that one by 1 star, 75-74. It was really tough. I was going to do a review of that one, but we're just too busy with prep and stuff like that and other things going on. So didn't get a review there. So I want to do the Wanasa and the Goffrey We Believe wars. Sorry. As you see, the Wanasa, or whatever they're called, were an Arabian clan, Arab clan, or Saudi Arabian clan, I think they were. And we won that one 74-72. It was a really tough war, actually. They were really good. I think they had more Town Hall 10s than us, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. The Goffrey We Believe was a 25v25. They weren't that good. This was the opposite of the war before that. Their Town Hall 9s were all 2-star attackers, and no, they weren't very good. We outmatched them as well. Our lower Town Hall 10s were much better than theirs, and their heroes were much worse than ours at Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. So it was an expected win, that one. But they didn't really put up much of a fight. They didn't try to 3-star Town Hall 9s very much. I think they 3-starred one Town Hall 9 with a Town Hall 9. Then at the end, I mean, it was all over, and some of their Town Hall 10s decided to 3-star some of our Town Hall 9s, but they hadn't even 2-starred the Town Hall 10s. So we'll start with Wanasa, and let's have a look at this one. We won 74-72. It was a tough war. It was a tough one. If we have a look at our side, they 2-starred all our Town Hall 10s, and they 3-starred all, apart from Joel, Town Hall 9s. They actually looked in good shape, but then right at the end, they didn't do very well the last few attacks and actually ended up having to leave a Town Hall 9. But they had, at one point, I think they had something like 16 Town Hall 10 attacks to take out 14 bases, something like that. That's including Town Hall 9s, and they did have some problems at the end. If we look on their side, we can see we 2-starred all their Town Hall 10s. We actually 3-starred number 13, and we 3-starred number 18, which were both Town Hall 10s. These guys had 2 extra Town Hall 10s than us, I believe. I'm not sure. And we 3-starred all the Town Hall 9s. A quick look at the stats. All attacks used, as usual. 14 3-stars, 16 2-stars, 0 1-stars. That's what won us the war. As always, the 3-stars being very, very important. 80% average destruction. Guillermo with the most heroic. So let's jump into this and have a look at some of the... Oh, first let's have a look at their clan. They were level 7 clan with 71 wars won. They hadn't lost many though, so they were a fairly new clan, I think. But they were decent. They had some high level players. I think they had, was it the top 7 had max heroes? Yeah, I think the top 7 was number 8 as well. They had a lot of max heroes. Number 9 had level 40 queen. So yeah, the top 9 all had at least one max hero, so they were pretty powerful, pretty strong. Anyway, let's have a look. Who we're going to watch here? We're going to watch, I think, a couple of Town Hall 10 raids, and then we'll go on to the Town Hall 9s. Because I'm showing 2 reviews here. So what I'll do, I'll show a few more Town Hall 10 raids from the next war. But I'm going to show the 3 stars from this one. And this was Sabe on number 13. This basically put the nail in the coffin. When he did this raid, we had just won it. I think it was before this raid, R got a 3-star, and that sealed the war. And then Sabe did this one, and then it was totally over and done with then. So, well, this was a great raid anyway. And it's always good that our Town Hall 10s have a good war and our Town Hall 9s have a good war, because that gives us spare attacks, and that allows us, our top players like Sabe and R, to actually go for 3-star attacks on the lower Town Hall 10s. If we have a bad war at Town Hall 9 and our lower Town Hall 10s have a bad war, then this obviously means that Sabe and R and our max hero guys have to attack the top bases for 2 stars. So very important, and very impressive, and a very important thing that our lower Town Hall 10, and our Town Hall 9s do a good job. That enables people like Sabe to do attacks like that, and that was a great attack. It was a mass witch, and it was very good. And that was on number 13. So I'm going to show this one actually. Big one. I'm not going to show R's 3-star in this war. I think R 3-starred, or was it Sabe got 2 3-stars? I'm not sure. We'll have a look in a minute, but we'll show Big One on this because this was a really nice raid. It's a fairly common base this, so I've decided to show this so we can, well, if we come across this base again, we can look back at it basically. Because he gets 80-something% on this base, and it's not a bad base. I mean, the walls aren't very good, but it does have pretty high defences. And he gets 80-something% on it. I think the enemy in the current war actually have this base, I think, so really good idea if somebody does this attack on that one. Big One, been with us a while now, and he's doing very well. He's a good attacker, very good air attacker. He was good when he joined, but I think he's much better now actually. And we're not going to watch the rest of that because it's just clean up. So yeah, that was that. And number 18, yeah, the bottom Town Hall 10, Sabe 3-starred that, but we've already seen Sabe 3-star, so we're not going to watch that again. We're going to move on to number 20. We're going to watch Mayfair on Town Hall 9. As I said, I'm reviewing 2 wars this time, so there is going to be, I'm not going to show all 3 stars from this war, and I'm not going to show all 3 stars from the next war. I'm just going to mix it up a bit to try and show different players getting 3 stars. So May got 3 stars in the next war as well, but I'm only going to show his raid in this one. I'm going to show Eod's raid in the next war, but he also 3-starred in this war. So just mixing it up a bit, trying to roll 2 wars into one basically, without taking too much time. We're probably going to run to about 25 minutes there, or maybe more than that. Well, there are some nice attacks. There'll be a few more Town Hall 10 attacks in the next war. When I show the next war, we've got a not a mass witch, but a queen walk with witches by Conrad, who got 80% on a very common base using that, and he's only got level 20 heroes. There'll also be a couple of mass drag attacks by Wuxia and myself, and a couple of go wipes, I think, and then the usual 3-star with a few different strategies there. So trying to show a few different things, trying to vary things a little bit rather than show the same sort of attacks all the time. So we're going to show Ray here on 25. And this is a different one. This is a Queen Walk with a few Valks. The reason for the Valks here is he sends the king in north. Got the Queen walking around the outside at the bottom. She's going to take out those defences, and I assume she'll take out the Archer Queen as well. In fact, I know she takes out the Archer Queen, so I don't know why I'm saying that. And then he's going to send in the Golems north and the rest of his kill squad. Now he doesn't send many wizards here, he sends Valks instead. Well, the reason for that is the Hound in the clan castle, because somebody tried to 3-star this base a similar way, and the Hound actually popped and went round and killed all the hogs. So that's why he's done that. He's put Valks in instead of wizards on this one. So they're not going to kill the Hound. Hound just hangs there on the Golem. And the hogs go around nicely, and the Hound doesn't bother them at all. It's a pretty nice raid. Why it's always important to pay attention to the war, watch replays and stuff like that, because you know it does help a lot. Planning is, on these Town Hall 9s, I think planning is the big thing. If people plan properly, then it very often results in 3 stars. So nice attack by Ray on 25. On 26 now BB. We're going to watch BB on this one. And he's going to do a hog attack, but this is a different one. No Queen Walk here. And he's only got 2 golems and 30 hogs. So basically what he's doing here, he's going to try and get in the southwest side and get into that queen. The main thing he's after is the queen, with just the 2 golems. He's got 3 heals. He's going to save those heals for the hogs. And all across this southeast side now drops the hogs. He saves 12 hogs. I think he's going to drop those up the top. No, he drops those east, sorry. Oh yeah, set off the bomb there with a few and then sent in the rest. I see. A nice raid, a lot of skeletons. The skeleton traps going around after the hogs, but they're under heal, so it's not too bad. And they'll finish off the defences and then kill the skeletons. And yeah, he was a bit tight on time here. Wasn't sure if he'd have enough time, but he's got so many hogs left there that they go around the base very, very quickly. Queen's in the core, so she's on Town Hall. Got a goblin down south. So pretty nice, very nice raid. Good job by BB. So I'm going to show one more raid from this war and then we'll move on to the next one. So number 27, watch Seb on Fawaz. So Seb's going to do a Airquaker or max attack or whatever it's called, I don't know. We call it Airquaker, so May didn't like calling it max attack or max OP attack because it sounds stupid, so we call it Airquaker instead. Although that doesn't sound stupid, but I guess it doesn't. I guess it sounds better than max OP. Anyway, we'll just watch him. Seb with low heroes. It worked very well, despite his heroes being low. If anything, I would have said he probably should have saved a couple of balloons just to drop down south. Because I think at the end of this, he does end up, he's only got 1 balloon left. So they go around the base. Good job he had the queen left. She did well, took out those defences. And then the balloons all bunched up going down here. If he just had another balloon to drop south, he could have redirected that wizard tower and then he would have had more than 1 balloon left at the end. But a good raid. I think he just should have kept hold of a couple of balloons there. But yeah, that's that war. So that was a really nice win. Quickly have a look at war heroes there. Sabe obviously with 2 3-stars. He has to have 1. Who else did well? Yeah, let's say big one, because he did 2 really nice raids. And then Town Hall 9s. Let's have a look there. Did anybody get 2 3 stars? Yep, Eod. So Eod will be 1. And let's say Seb. Seb and Eod with the War Heroes Town Hall 9. Right, quickly move on to Goffrey We Believe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that or say it. I don't know what that name means. But they weren't so good, so I'm not going to go into their clan details or anything like that. They were lower heroes than us. Their bases weren't so great. Their Town Hall 9s did not use any 3-star strategy. Well, a couple of them tried 3-star strategies, but other than that, nah, they didn't put up much of a fight. So we're just going to go show a few raids. We're going to show my raid on number 1. And I did a mass drag. We actually used 3 attacks, I think, on this base early on. We struggled, and then in the end we'd actually 2-starred it 3 times, I think. Or was it 2 times? I don't know. Basically, I did this attack. The war was over, so I thought I'd try a dragon attack on this base. I just wanted to test if the sweeper actually affected the dragons so much, because the sweeper on this one, we didn't attack it with dragons early on because I thought the sweeper might cause problems. So a few people said it wouldn't, so we decided to test it. So I took out 1 air defense with heroes, the other air defense with a Zapquake, cleared the corners, and then boom, sent the dragons in. And that sweeper does actually hit them once full on, all the dragons, but the rage gets them in so quick that it doesn't really do any damage. Throws the single Inferno. By the time that takes anything out, it's all over. 60 something % on a base that we did actually struggle on. So something to make sure we think about in future on that base. I'm not going to watch that. And we'll watch the raid on number 2, Wuxia, with another dragon attack. A little bit different to mine. So what she's going to do here, spare spell, she's going to use a earthquake on the town hall and those buildings around there just to take down the hit points a little bit. And then she's going to put the king and the queen southeast. And they're going to take out 1 air defense. So that's that one down. And then she's got a hound in the clan castle for the other air defense. So that leaves her with 4 rage and a freeze. So the heroes have cleared that side there. So that means now she's going to be able to funnel the dragons in. And hopefully, sorry, I've got this on ×1, should be on ×2. So there we go. 1 dragon to clear the army camp, the rest of them straight down the middle. Well, not the middle, but the middle of the funnel. And that town hall is not going to last very long. Up to 40%, pretty much all the dragons alive. Now the back air defense come into play, and they actually take out a few dragons, but it's not going to stop this attack. I mean, this guy had this set up with the back 2 air defense really far away from town hall. The front 2 were right on the edge, so a nice attack. And 57% or more, 58% and 59%. So a nice raid there. So what we've got next, we've got Conrad on number 7. Another attack once the war was already won, but there was a lot of attacks after the war was already won. But I mean, we'd already cleaned up 2-starred all town hall 10s at this point, so we were going for 3 stars on town hall 10s. And this was a raid by Conrad with level 29 queen, level 25 king, and he actually nearly 3 stars it. I think if his wall breakers had worked, because here they just don't go the right place, so they don't break into the main part of the base. If they'd have worked, I think he would have got 3 stars here, or if he'd had a jump spell to get out of the core. It was a really good attack actually. This one I've tried, I did get a 2 star on a similar base and about 60 something %, but I've never been close to 3 stars with it. Conrad was very, very close to 3 stars. If he'd had if he'd had maxed heroes here, he would have got 3 stars. I'm pretty certain of that. Because his queen would have gotten around the base a lot quicker, and his king would have taken out more stuff the other side. So yeah, with level 40, maybe even level 35 heroes, I think Conrad would have had a 3 star here. So it's a really nice raid. On again, a common base that we see a hell of a lot of. We don't use it anymore because it is very susceptible to being 3 starred by max heroes. So we don't use this base anymore. And this is one good reason why. Less than level 30 heroes, and that's 90% run out of time. Unlucky for Conrad. So what have we got next? We've got Nico on number 12, 3 star. Very early on in war this. And again, another one of those bases. And another reason why we don't use it anymore. I think we do actually, Big One uses it still, but it's a highly modified version of it. But this is an excellent raid by Nico. Everything goes just perfectly placed. I mean, obviously we don't 3 star this base every time. Like I said, it was susceptible to 3 stars, but I think that's mostly modders that we see with the Queen Walk getting the 3 stars on this base. But if there's a base that you're going to 3 star old-fashioned way, like this, then this is one that it can be done on. And Nico does it. That's a fair bit of time to spare, I think, as well. I'm not sure, like 20 seconds or something. A really nice raid by Nico. This, like I said, was early on in war. The enemy hadn't started very well, and then Nico did this. So once we got that 3 star, I think it was pretty much over already after that. And we're going to watch we're not going to watch save 3 star number 14. We're not watching that because we watched him 3 star last war. We're going to watch with a 3 star on this beauty of a base. So yeah, they had 2 extra Town Hall 10s in this war. This was one of them, so it's not a very good base. It's low level defences, but bear in mind this, our mirror to this was a Town Hall 9, so that's a nice attack by some balloons on some of the outer defences. I don't know if he only had 1, but got rid of that archer tower or cannon, whatever it was. There's Queen and Witch and Wizard's going to go around the outside. A few minions, bit of everything really. Bit like this base. Bit of everything, bit of mix and match. A few gold walls, a few pink walls, a few purple walls. And our Queen at full health, not even used the ability yet. And there's the ability. So yeah, 3 stars the base, and his Queen doesn't even get hit. So on to the Town Hall 9s. Let's watch Muxie on number 16. We're going to watch 3 Town Hall 9 attacks, and then we're going to wrap it up. So it's going to be about 30 minutes long, this video, but for 30 minutes long, it's, you know, we get to see 2 wars, we get to see a few different style of attacks. We've seen a Queen Walk, we've seen Hogs, we've seen Dragons, we've seen Larbaloonian, we've seen Go Laloon, we've seen Go Wipe. So, you know, it's nice video to watch. Some examples of different raids. Some well, what's the word? Well, I don't know. Words eluded me at the moment. Go on, think of it. It's annoying me now. Need to think of the word. Well executed attacks. Thank you. So this one, he had pups, skeletons, and the king all chasing his hogs. But he manages to get around it. This was a 9.5, so yeah. So they had one extra Town Hall 10 proper, and then they had this 9.5. So the 9.5 we take out with Muxie, who's a Town Hall 9. I think this guy only had like one extra giant bomb or something and some extra traps. That's about it. I'm not going to count the spring traps, but I assume he's got more. So we're going to watch Arabian Beast on number 17. And then after this we'll watch an attack by Eod. And that will wrap up the video. So here we have another hog attack. Another thing I want to say is people who aren't in clan and watch these videos, and then if you sometimes log on to see the videos or onto YouTube and all of a sudden all the videos have vanished. The reason for that is if we're in a tough war, I will make all the videos private. I mean, it probably doesn't make any difference, but it's mainly because we had a war once against a clan who were very, very good, but they left all their videos open on YouTube. So we went and watched the attacks that they did, and then we set up all our bases to defend that sort of attack, and we ended up winning. So because of that, we do set mostly the videos to private during war. So keep checking, and they will become open for viewing again. Another thing I want to say is we are recruiting at the moment, so if there are people out there that aren't in our clan that are watching these videos, we are actually recruiting Town Hall 9s mainly at the moment. We'll watch Eod. So if you're a Town Hall 9 and you're watching this video and you have level 20 heroes or above, or if you have maybe nearly level 20, but we are really looking for people with level 20 heroes or above, then apply to join if you do 3-star strategies or you want to learn how to do strategies like this. Then, you know, come along, because we are looking for Town Hall 9s at the moment, level 20 heroes or above. Unfortunately, Town Hall 10s, we do have a lot of Town Hall 10s at the moment, so we aren't looking for more Town Hall 10s. If you're a Town Hall 10 and you're watching these videos and you want to join us, you need to have level 40 heroes, because at Town Hall 10 level, that's all we lack really, level 40 heroes. So if you don't have level 40 heroes, unfortunately, at the moment, not recruiting Town Hall 10s. But Town Hall 9s, you're welcome to join. Level 20 heroes or above, you know, come along. If you get rejected, it's probably because we're in war. Then you can go to our feeder clan, Badgers Boot Camp. Just head over there and talk to somebody over there, and they'll give you the lowdown of what's happening if it's closed because of war and stuff like that. So yeah, Eod's raid there. That wraps up the video. Let's just have a look for war heroes in this one. Who do we have? With 3 stars on a Town Hall 10. Save with 3 stars on a Town Hall 10. I guess we have to give R and Save the war heroes. Oh no, sorry, actually. Nikodas. He got 60% on number 7 and 3-star on number 12. So we'll give Nikodas 1 war hero, and then the other one, who's it going to be? Save or R? Save did number 1 and number 14. R did number 5 and number 15. So I have to give it Save. Save and Nico are the Town Hall 10 war heroes, and Town Hall 9, we've got some choices. Muxie, Eod and Beast. I'm going to say Beast and Of course, Eod got it last time, Muxie. So Muxie and Beast with the War Heroes there. Just to look at the stats for this one. 13 3 stars, 12 2 stars. Great win again. 82.48% total destruction. And we'll go quickly to the War log. As you can see, very nice. 16 wins in a row. 19 from the last 20. Yep, that's it. So, yeah, like I say, Town Hall 9s, level 20 heroes. We are looking to recruit people like that. You can go along to our website and have a look on there at our videos and things, and any posts or reviews of push and stuff like that. War rules, anything. So yeah, you'll see that at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.